Welcome back, guys. Today's piece of advice: don't let where you come from be an excuse for where you are. One thing that I find common in people that come from, lower income backgrounds or the ghettos, or, just from places of struggle, and it might not be financial struggle, it might be, maybe they came from a dysfunctional family, or things like that, which those things aren't their fault, right? Being born into a low income family isn't your fault. None of these are having parents that have abusive behaviors or anything like that. None of that's your fault, right? We don't control that. We didn't ask to be born. We're just here now. And you'll find with people that come from these sorts of backgrounds that they tend to identify with and make excuses for where they are today because of where they come from. So people say, oh, I'm just this way because of this, or I'm in this position because of this. And let's say you're growing up in that sort of environment. It's like you obviously don't have the income to remove yourself from that environment. So until you get out, then you're still going to, of course, be in that environment. But you don't have to be there forever. And even while you're still there, you don't have to be a certain way just because you're in that environment. Like, there are a lot of kids that are growing up in the ghetto that aren't a part of gang life, that aren't a part of drug dealing or whatever the case may be. And there are a lot of kids that aren't growing up in low income communities that are a part of these activities. So I say that to say, when you start to kind of venture out from, what's normal or familiar, when you come from these types of backgrounds and environments, the last thing you want to do is carry that with you as like a sense of identity. Now, this isn't to say forget where you came from, but it's to say you shouldn't allow that to be an excuse for, bad behavior, or whatever the case may be. So what you want to do is, instead of blaming your life situation on things outside of your control, like where you come from, and carrying that with you as an excuse, that you're not going to allow it to define your future. Don't let where you come from determine where you're going to end up. Don't let where you come from be an excuse for where you are. Right? So if you guys made it to the end of the video, be sure to like. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe. Till next time.